His question was pertaining how to perform ruqya on the children. Obviously, the youngsters who cannot comprehend the meaning of ruqya so that they can do it for themselves. We teach our children, of course, as they grow up, the adhkar, what to say upon going to sleep, what to say when they get up, what to say upon entering the bathroom, what they say in every occasion, and so on. By the way, these supplications are also means of ruqya, prevention and protection. So for the youngsters, the hadith says that النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم كان يعوذ الحسن والحسين فكان يقول أعيذكما بكلمات الله التامة من كل شيطان وهامة ومن كل عين لامة ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. This dua or ruqya, النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم used to recite as a mean of ruqya that he would give to his grandsons Al-Hasan and Al-Husayn until the last two chapters of Al-Quran will reveal Al-Falaq and An-Nas. So he started using these two chapters which are known as Al-Mu'awwidhatayn. Al-Mu'awwidhatayn, dual of Al-Mu'awwidha, the surah which is used for ruqya or as a mean of protection, seeking protection in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala via these ayat against the following. قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ الْفَلَقِ مِنْ شَرِّ مَا خَلَقَ. I seek refuge in the Lord of the dawn, the morning break, against the evil of what He created, all the evil of what He created. ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. They are the greatest and the best means of ruqya and protection. So the last two chapters are known as Al-Mu'awwidhatayn because they are means of seeking protection from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala against every evil, the evil of all the creations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in the second chapter, which is the last 114, قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. So you seek a refuge with Allah against the whispers of whoever whispers, whether he is from the jinn or from human beings. Some human beings whisper worse than the jinn. So this is very comprehensive ruqya. It would be best if you add to that the greatest surah, which is Surah Al-Ikhlas, which is equivalent to 1/3 of the entire Quran. So the three last chapters of the Quran are known as Al-Mu'awwidhat because it's plural. Al-Mu'awwidhat. And the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam used to recite them three sets, the three surahs in three sets. After he would recite the three surahs all together in one set, he will blow in his hand thrice, then use his hands, his palms to wipe after this recitation over his face, over his head, over his body, and so on. As far as for the children, you can do the same. So you can recite and you can wipe over their heads, faces, and bodies. You can do that one by one if you have more than a child. You can sit in the same room and you recite the chapters in plural. And you recite the dua which I mentioned earlier. Because the reference to that, the Prophet ﷺ used to say, أُعِيذُكُمَا. So he would recite the ruqya once for both of them to cover Al-Hasan and Al-Husayn. أُعِيذُكُمَا, I seek refuge in Allah for both of you. بكلمات الله التامة من كل شيطان وهامة ومن كل عين لامة, from every Satan, from every insect, from every harm, from every evil eye, from every envier whenever he envies, and so on, for both of them. Whenever the person is sick, for instance, and you give a ruqya, you can place your hand over his or her forehead or over the spot which is aching and having the pain. A stomachache, you put it on the stomach, have a knee problem, have a whatever, and you recite your ruqya or your dua. A very important reminder, whenever any of us is suffering of any disease, ailments or sickness, before rushing to the doctor, remember that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who cures. So make dua. I'm not saying that do not seek medications or go to the doctors or the specialists. On the contrary, the Prophet ﷺ said, تَدَاوَوْا, seek remedy. There is a treatment for every disease because Allah created the da and He created the dawa. But don't forget that Ibrahim alayhi salam, when he was arguing with the disbelievers, he said about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he states in a few words, he said, وَإِذَا مَرِضْتُ فَهُوَ يَشْفِينَ. And if I ever get sick, He is the one who gives me shifa.